Hi, welcome to my home. My name is Kathy, and today I'm going to be taking a bit of a break from the series that I've been doing on what to prep after you've gotten your 3Bs taken care of. Recently, I watched a video put out by Mennonite Farmhouse where she's doing an open collaboration on the 5 things you will and will not can. I thought it looked like it would be a lot of fun, so I decided to go ahead and make a video to join in on that open collaboration. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you the 5 items that I will definitely can again, and the 5 that I will not be canning again. Okay, so I'm going to start with the things that I will not can again. The first thing that I will not be canning again is bone-in pork ribs with barbecue sauce. I thought it sounded like a great idea when I canned these. The reason I won't be canning these again is because when you take the rib out of the jar, the bone almost disintegrated to the point where you have just little shards of bone all throughout the meat, and it makes it very difficult to eat. And also, I don't know if it's because it was a commercially made barbecue sauce, but the barbecue sauce made it have just a little bit of a weird taste, almost like a tinny type taste. So that is something I will not be canning again. The next thing I won't be canning again is russet potatoes. When I first canned these, I thought that I'd be able to use these to make mashed potatoes, but they just are not good for that. Maybe I'll try a different potato, or if someone can share an idea of how to use the russet potatoes canned in a way that's palatable, then maybe I would consider canning them again. But at this point, I need to figure out how to use up what I have canned. So unless I can find a really good way to use russet potatoes that have been canned, that's one thing I will not be canning again. Next up on my will not can again, number 3, is going to be chunky cranberry sauce. Now, I don't have an example to show you because I'm out of it. And I want to clarify one thing. I love the chunky cranberry sauce. I just adore it, and I enjoy it at every Thanksgiving. But unfortunately, I think most of the people in my family don't appreciate the chunky, and they prefer a jellied cranberry sauce. So in the future, I'll be making a jellied cranberry sauce and foregoing the chunky, just because it doesn't make much sense to have only 1 or 2 people eating the cranberry sauce, and I don't want to have to be making multiple types. So I'm going to be doing jellied cranberry sauce, but not the chunky. Number 5 on my will not can again list is chili with the hamburger meat already included. I love the concept. I love being able to just take out the jar, dump it in the pot, heat it up, and have an all-in-one meal. But canning it together, I found that the hamburger just took on a little bit of it gets kind of gritty, a gritty texture to it. So it's more of a texture thing than a taste. So that's one thing I will not be canning again. I think I'll can it without the meat and do just straight chili, and then add the meat when I'm ready to heat it up. I think that might be a good alternative. But canning it together, I won't be doing again. Now for the things that I will be canning again. Jams and jellies. So here I have some apricot jam. I also have some plum jam that I love and I will definitely can again. And sweet onion jam. If you've never had sweet onion jam, oh my God, you are missing out. This is so good on top of hamburgers or meatloaf, or as a topping on stuffed peppers. It is so good. So if you have not tried sweet onion jam, you've got to try it. Number 2 on my will can again list is salsa. So whether it be the red chunky salsa or The green tomato salsa verde, I will definitely be canning these again. The green tomato salsa verde is really good and a great way to use up your end of year tomatoes. Number 3 on my list of will can again. I think I'm cheating a little bit on this one because these are kind of two different things. Relishes, this is a dill relish. Next year I want to make a sweet relish, but it is so good. And then cowboy candy. This is delicious, and I will definitely be canning the relishes and the cowboy candy next year. Number 4 on the list of what I will can again are stocks and broths. I love canning my own stock because it is so easy. It takes very little effort. It's a great way to use up the scrap pieces of celery and carrots and onion skins. I love that I'm able to make any type of broth that I want, and I'm not restricted to just what the store has available. So here I have some ham stock that I made from a leftover ham bone that we had. Of course, turkey stock, beef broth or beef stock, and chicken, and then also shrimp. This is so good. I love putting this in ramen, using this instead of the flavor packets for ramen. It just makes a delicious fishy shrimp taste, and it's wonderful. So that's number 4. Up next is number 5. So number 5 on my list of what I will can again is meat. Any type of meat. So here I have some hamburger with onions in it, pork, beef, and this one I believe is turkey. I also have some chicken in the pantry. I love having canned meats on the shelf. It makes it so easy to just, mix them with whatever you want to make a meal, and it's so quick. The pork, I love to take this, we'll heat this up, throw on some green tomato salsa verde, and you have yourself some pork tacos. Or heat it up, add some barbecue sauce, and you have a pork sandwich. Having canned meat on the shelf makes meal prep time so easy, and having them be single ingredient makes them very versatile that you can use them in a number of dishes. Well, there's my 5 will can and won't can again. In the description down below, I'll add a list of all of the other channels that are also included in the collaboration so that you can go check their videos out as well. If you liked today's video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. And be sure to hit that bell icon to be notified each time I put out a new video. Well, until next time, I hope you have an amazing day, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye now.